Good evening. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Westcumb 2-meter Monday night net. This net meets every Monday night at 2000 hours. This is a social net, but please direct all traffic through net controller. All amateurs are welcome and encouraged to check in. One announcement would be that information on the club is available at the club website at www.westcumb.ca. There you'll find information on exercise handshake, any flea market activity, silent keys, club brunch when available or able, net meetings on the internet, amateur related activities. Tonight's net is held in recognition of Rick, VE9, Victor Echo 9, Romeo Whiskey Sierra, silent key, net controller for this net for over 25 years. My call is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra. My name is Terry, located on Pugwash Harbor. Good evening to all, and also the scanner listeners. We will take a short standby for anyone that needs to get away early, one at a time, slowly and phonetically.
Golf Foxtrot.
Victor Yankee 2 Juliet Charlie.
Okay, we have Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot. Go ahead.
Well, good evening, Terry, and everybody on the net. It's George in beautiful downtown New Perth, Prince Edward Island, and just thought I'd check in with everybody. Hope you have a good week, and we'll look forward to the net next Monday. Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
Very good, George. Thank you very much for checking in. I'll be glad when things open up a bit more, because I'd actually like to get over to PEI late this summer if I thought it could happen without a lot of grief. And next we have Victor Yankee 2 Juliet Charlie, otherwise my buddy there. Come on in, Joe.
Yeah, good evening, Terry. Hi to George there. We got no traffic, just a early check-in for you here, and we'll open the bridge up just for you. So anytime you want to come over, you just head over, and I'll tell them to open the bridge for you. Have a good net there, brother. Bye-bye. BY2JC.
Very good, Joe. You got a chuckle at us too with opening up the bridge just for her. That we will now open the net for normal traffic. Come slowly and phonetically. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra net control.
Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie.
Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor, VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 9 Delta Whiskey Juliet.
Victor Echo 1 Mike Yankee.
Okay, we'll hold it there. That's almost a half dozen. And we'll go back to the top of the list with Victor Echo 1 Fox Sierra Mike.
Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra. This is Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Good evening, Terry. It's Frank here in Amherst. No traffic to pass, just a long day. Very hot day, actually. So, just getting home here just about 20 minutes ago, actually. Sat down and figured turn the radio on and hear you in there. So we figured we'd pop in, say hello to you and everybody on net. For that, we'll turn it back to you. BE1 Alpha Sierra. This is Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
Very good, Frank. Thank you very much for checking in tonight. I've actually got to go into Amherst on Wednesday morning sometime, and hopefully things will be nice and quiet. Next we have Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie.
V1AS with the net, V9GC. Good evening, Terry, and all in frequency. Gordon here in Notre Dame, where it has been an absolutely marvelous, wonderful hot day. Got up to about 30, almost 34 degrees here. And it's cooled down now. It's getting down. It's about only 31, so things are going to cool off a little bit this evening anyway. No particular traffic for the net, Terry. I just wanted to pop in and say good evening to everybody and hope everyone has a good week coming up. VE1AS, VE9GC.
Very good, Gordon. Thank you very much for checking in. And with the hot temperatures we're having, the only thing that's saving us in Pugwash Harbor is it's coming with a nice breeze, so makes it not too unbearable. Next we have VE9 Delta, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Sorry, Mike.
Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the B9 RWS Memorial Net, Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor. Good evening, Terry. Good evening to Gordon there just before me. Everybody else checking in there, Joe also. Yeah, it was a beautiful day. Almost too warm there, Terry. But as you said, nice breeze there and kept things half decent there. I think we're going to get maybe the same thing and even a little bit worse tomorrow. Out here in New Brunswick here, they cancel school around noontime there because of the heat and because you're supposed to wear a mask also. It doesn't help things there. So I guess they didn't take any chances. They sent all the students home at noontime. So I think maybe tomorrow if it's same thing there maybe, or maybe they'll keep everybody else at home there. Anyway, still 32 degrees here and a little light wind there, maybe 5 kilometers an hour. So 7-3 to all. Have a nice evening, nice net, and thanks for tuning in it there, Terry. Good job. 7-3 to all. E1AS, E9MTV.
Very good, Mike. Maybe I could send you one of our strong breezes that blows for about 5 or 10 minutes and then dies. And I feel for the students being in the schools, probably with not a heck of a lot in the way of air conditioning. I knew when I was even in high school, they didn't have air conditioning. Open all the windows, and when they set a certain temperature, schools closed. And next we have VE9DWJ. Come on in, Dave.
VE1AS, VE9DWJ. Good evening to you, Terry. You sound great tonight. My goodness. Must be the hot weather's got everybody in good shape. Anyway, it's been a nice day in Sackville, and like Pugwash, we get our automatic air conditioning. Only ours comes up from the Bay of Fundy, not off the Northumberland Straits. So anyway, it's great here. Hi, hi. Everybody stay safe. Thanks for calling me in. VE1AS, VE9DWJ.
Very good, Dave. And thank you again for checking in. Next we have the bottom of the list, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Come on in, Mike.
Good evening, Terry. V1 Alpha Sierra, V1 Mike Yankee. That was a great day. 6 hours on the pavement delivering mail. Anyway, no further traffic. VE1M1.
Very good. 6 hours on the pavement. Bottom of your feet or the soles of your shoes must be melting.
It don't bother me because half it's pavement, half it's gravel, and we have a few sidewalks that are grass. So I got a good combination. Go ahead.
Good, Mike. Thanks for checking in. So that's the bottom of the list. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Westcomb Monday night 2-meter net looking for more check-ins.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo, Sierra Delta.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo, India, Charlie.
Victor Echo 1, Sierra Bravo, Romeo.
Okay, we'll stop it there. Between Victor Echo 1 Bravo India Charlie and Victor Echo 1 Sierra Bravo Romeo, there was somebody else that tried to get in and it was just noise. You come again? We'll try maybe when we get further on. We'll go back to the top of the list. Victor Echo 1 Bravo Sierra Delta.
Yes, good evening, Terry, and all on frequency. 24 degrees here in Amherst, and the wind's blowing up quite a gale. Warm here today. I think the one time I looked to get up as far as 33 on my back deck in the shade. So that's a little too hot for me. Nothing much else here. Back to net control. Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra, CE1 BSD.
Very good. Thank you very much for checking into the net tonight, Brian from Amherst. Next we have VE9 PKV. Good evening, Praveen. Come on in.
VE1 Alpha Sierra. This is Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor, Praveen and Sakul. Thank you very much for checking in. A good evening to you, Terry, and everybody else who's on the frequency, and 73 to all. No traffic, 73 to all.
Thank you again, Praveen. Next we have VE1 BIC. Come on in, Ron.
VE1 AS and the Westcumb Rick Net. Yeah, Ron here in Amherst, VE1 BIC. Nice evening out there, Terry. A little windy, a little breezy here, but that's good because otherwise it would be almost too hot. Keeps the bugs down too, and some interesting weather for tomorrow. Some thunder showers, cold front, I guess, moving in. So, yeah, it's going to be a nice warm couple of days there, and hopefully everybody's staying safe. VE1 AS and the group VE1 BIC.
Very good, Ron. I assume the station is well air conditioned.
Yeah, it is actually. We put in a big carrier heat pump there. Actually, not a mini split. It's the big version, commercial version, about 5 years ago, and it works great. Nice and cool in there today, and air conditioning for the transmitter as well up on the hill. So yeah, I had to go turn that on today, make sure the thing doesn't overheat. VE1 AS, VE1 BIC.
Thanks again, Ron. Next we have a VE1 Sierra Bravo Romeo. Come on in, Steve.
Good evening, sir. Just wanted to give you another beat to the pod. 7-3. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and get vaccinations as we can open up the bubble soon. I really need to get up to New Brunswick to see my new grandson. Over.
Very good, Steve. Very good. Congrats on your grandson. We have a granddaughter who turned 3 yesterday, and she lives in St. John's, Newfoundland. So we're hoping that we could find ourselves a way of getting there with everything hopefully going to settle down for us. So we're at the bottom of the list there. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra, Pugwash Harbor, looking for more check-ins.
VE1 Zulu Sierra.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu.
VE1 Sierra Zulu, come on in.
VE1 Alpha Sierra, I'm on the night net. VE1 ZF right back. Good evening, Terry. And good evening to your right-hand assistant manager there looking after things. You're getting off to a good start. It's starting to cool down a little bit here today, but that minus plus 34 this afternoon was kind of hard to take. Have a good night, Terry, and we'll talk to you next time. V1 Alpha Sierra, V1 ZF, off from Terry listening.
Very good, Al. Thank you very much for checking in tonight. And looking at the trees outside the window here, I've got one that's probably, well, at least 3 stories high. It's quite an older tree here down off Water Street. And the breeze on it is pretty vicious at times. So as long as it keeps us cool. Next we have Victor Echo 1 Zulu Bravo. Come on in, Mike.
V1 Alpha Sierra, V1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening again, Terry, and hold the soup. Yeah, we got a good breeze here. It's nice. Temperature's like 29, I think, when I come out to the porch here. So it's variable with the breeze and a few black flies, but so far I'm putting up with them. Anyways, the net seems to roll along pretty good. That's great, and thanks for doing the net. 7-3, VE1 Zulu Bravo.
Very good, Mike. Thanks very much for checking in. That's the bottom of the list. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra in Pugwash, looking for more check-ins to the Monday night 2-meter Westcumb net.
VE1 Delta Romeo.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Whiskey Juliet.
Okay, there's 3 more if we can work on. Victor Echo 1 Delta Romeo. How you doing, Bob?
VE1AS, VE1 Delta Romeo. Good evening, Terry, and good evening all in frequency. I heard Hal in VE1LV. I hope things are going well for him. I'm doing okay, but it was kind of ironic. I spent the day in Amherst on a medical appointment and managed to get a haircut, which I needed terribly. I almost entered that illegal phase of haircut. Anyway, I got home and had a little bite to eat, and I said, well, I'll lay down for an hour, and that was about 5 o'clock, I guess. And if my nephew hadn't called at 8 o'clock, I would have missed the net. Anyway, I guess I needed the sleep, but I was happy that I looked at the clock. I knew I was still at time to call in. Anyway, I just checked on Nutley Mountain. I see that's up, but that's good to have them back on the air again. I didn't know if you got my email or not on Saturday, but I assume you did. So it was a beautiful day, albeit warm, and as a matter of fact, it's still 29 degrees here in the junction. But I did see at one point 34 on the car. So I think that was out around the golf course in Amherst. And that was pretty warm. But thank heaven for air-conditioned cars and heat pumps. Thanks for calling me in. We're going to stand by for the rest of the net, and I hope it goes well for you. VE1 Delta Romeo.
VE1 Delta Romeo, VE1 Alpha Sierra. Okay, Bob, thanks for checking in. And if you get really warm, you know the ice cream store here on Water Street across from the park is open. And in the evening and late afternoons, there's quite a flurry of traffic coming out with everything from banana splits to soft cones to double scoopers. Anyway, thanks again for checking in, Bob. Next we have VE1 CWT. John, come on in.
VE1 Alpha Sierra and the Monday Night Net from VE1 CWJ. John here, coming to you from Bible Hill this evening through the Harmony repeater. Good evening, Terry, and I'll say good evening to Bob there before me, and Hal coming up after. It's been a while since I checked in, but heard some chatter on the radio, so I thought we'd say hello. Thanks for checking us in and for doing the net tonight. Hope everybody has a great week. 73, V1AS from VE1CWJ.
Okay, John, I apologize for messing up the last letter of your call. Tongue twisters or whatever. Anyway, have a good evening. And next we have Victor Echo 1, Lima Victor. Come on in, Hal.
Connecting to Echo Link, VE1GUY. Connected.
It's like everywhere else. It's been a warm day here, and we didn't go very far. I have an AC that keeps the inside a little on the cool side. It closed up the rooms that aren't used. And I heard you mention banana split. My gosh, I haven't had one of those since I left Charlottetown and the Rendezvous restaurant, and that wasn't yesterday. And we're getting by, Bob. We have one more thing to do. I have to change my will, but try and get a hold of a lawyer. Both the previous two lawyers retired.
VE1GUY. Disconnected.
Anyway, back to you, Terry. All the best. This is the E1LV.
Fine business, Hal. Thanks very much for checking in. And yes, I know trying to get a hold of lawyers when you're trying to do estates or whatever, it's a hit and miss because just like even the medical profession, one day they're there, the next day they're not. Anyway, have a good evening. And Victor Echo 1 Golf Uniform Yankee came in through Echo Link and then it disappeared. So if he tries to come in again, go ahead. That was the bottom of the list. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra, Pugwash Harbor, looking for more check-ins to the Westcumb 2-meter Monday night net.
Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor.
Okay, we have two more there. Victor Yankee 2, Kilo Whiskey. Come on in, Joel.
When I got in my car at 5 o'clock this afternoon to go home, I think my dashboard said 32 degrees. It was quite warm. It's still 26 at my QTH here right now. And the talk of the day was around Charlottetown today was the boat that went on today. Somebody posted a picture on Facebook of a street downtown.
Connecting to Echo Link, VE1JSG. Connected.
A monkey on the loose. Anyway, people showed up at they even got the conservation officer. What a big joke, I guess. Anyway, thanks for doing the net there, Terry, and hope everybody has a great week. 7-3, V1 Alpha Sierra, V1 KW.
Very good, Joel. Thanks for checking in. And VE1 JSG, are you there, John?
Oh, hi. Thank you for taking my call so quick. I hope I didn't double in over anybody who was making an announcement, so I like to get it before 8 so I don't have it climb over anybody when they has my name, my call sign come in. Anyway, I just want to get it for the record books. I hope everybody's trying to stay cool. It reminds me of being in Texas. Of course, in Texas, they probably say they need a sweater today, so, it's still a little cool for them. Below 90 degrees is considered a cool day in summertime in June, July, and August. And I lived down there for 2 years, so I know what didn't go below 90 degrees at night a couple nights in Dallas. But anyway, that's what makes Nova Scotia so beautiful. We have beautiful weather most of the time, at least in the summer. VE1JC, back to you in net control. Take care. Bye-bye.
Very good, John. That's why we call Nova Scotia God's country. And thank you again for checking in. And I just could jump back up one to Victor Echo 1 KEV. Come on in, Kevin.
Yeah, very good evening, Terry. V1 Alpha Sierra for the Monday night Westcumb net, V1 KEV. Good evening there, and good evening to all on it. Good evening to Joel there, and to John, and I heard Joe there check in there a while ago, and all the rest of the gang. Mike, I guess, as well. Zulu Bravo, good to hear you tonight there as well, Mike. Anyway, it was a beautiful day, that's for sure. Hot. I was in Moncton today. I seen 34 on the dashboard, so we did manage to run the AC, and it felt pretty good in the Ford. Better than the old Fuso that I used to run around in. The AC didn't work in it, so anyway, it was a good day. Very productive. Tomorrow, I remember I'm cooked, and I hear it's going to be another warm one there, with maybe a chance of a thunder shower or something like Ron said. So we'll say good evening to Ron there as well if he's still listening. Anyway, that's about it from here, I guess. Val, or Terry, sorry. We'll be listening along to the rest of the net, and 7-3, my friend. Thanks for calling us in. V1 Alpha Sierra, V1 KEV. Oh, and hi to Frank there as well. 7-3.
This is VE1 WRC.
Very good, Kevin. Thanks very much for checking in and adding a bean to the pot. And I do track you on the odd day when I can think of it, because you tend to be all over. There's an expression for that, hell in creation, I guess it is. But glad things are going good for you. So we're at the bottom of the list. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Monday night Westcomb 2-meter net, looking for more check-ins.
Victor Echo 1, Victor Alpha India.
E1 Kilo Whiskey.
Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango.
Okay, we'll hold it there. There was a Juliet in the call that came in after Kilo Whiskey. Could you try it again?
Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango.
That's what it was, VE9JCT. And there was a fourth one that came in there that you're kind of down in the mud a bit. If you'd like to try it again. Okay. Didn't come back up. Victor Echo 1, what have I got here? Victor Alpha India. I can't even read my own writing.
Good evening, Terry. I believe is running the net tonight. E1 Victor Alpha India. I had a hard time remembering my own call sign. I'm sitting out here on the back deck in the heat and just enjoying it. It does feel like moisture in the air. I don't know if it's just because of the heat or humidity, but it could be a chance of thunder showers, I guess, although the sky is pretty clear right now.
Very good, very good. Thank you very much for checking in and adding another bean to the pot. And I must apologize, in my list of call signs and stuff, I forgot to write your name.
Here's Pierre.
good, Pierre. Thank you very much. I won't forget that next time I see it. Have a good evening. And next is Victor Echo 1 Kilo Whiskey.
VE1AS in the Westcumb net from VE1 Kilo Whiskey. Jerry in Sackville. And a good evening to you, Terry, and a good evening to everybody on the net, and to any scanner listeners that happen to be tuning in this evening. Well, it was certainly a fine day in Sackville. The whole town's air conditioned because of the strong winds coming right up the Bay of Fundy. So we didn't get the sweltering heat. It was really hot in the sun, of course, but the wind was strong and blew in gusts up to I think 80 km. So they said on the forecast anyway. But it's interesting. Amherst could have gotten the same as we got here in Sackville, but often they don't. There seems to be a weather divide at Allac, and if you're getting the cool winds off the Bay of Fundy, they're either usually blowing in Amherst or blowing in Sackville, but not both. So it's possible that Amherst had some sweltering heat today. Anyway, haven't been talking to anybody, so I don't know. I'm just speculating. Anyway, things are quiet. VE1YH is in the background here, listening in. So you could probably check her off, and we'll say, I guess we'll say 7-3. And we'll be hanging around a little bit. We had some company drop in earlier, so I was late getting on. But we'll listen for a bit, Terry. Okay, back to net control. VE1AS in the Westcumb net from VE1 Kilo Whiskey.
Very good, Jerry. If you want to give me the young lady's call sign and first name.
Yep, can do. It's Victor Echo 1 Yankee Hotel. And name is K. Kilo Alpha Yankee Echo. Kilo Alpha Yankee Echo. Copy, okay?
Very good, Jerry, and we'll say good evening to Kay. I didn't have it on my list before, but it is there now. And I hope you're looking after her good and keeping her nice and cool. Hi. Anyway, that's the bottom of the list. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Monday night Westcomb 2-meter net, looking for more check-ins.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet, Charlie Tango.
Alpha 1, Mike Delta, portable.
Missed the portable call again. Go ahead. Who was the portable call? It'll come back up. And Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango. Go ahead, Claude.
Yeah, very good evening to you, Terry. Yeah, I am portable, so I'm not sure how I'm getting into the repeater, but anyway, you heard me, so that's a good sign. Yeah, very windy here in Chediac. Maybe 29 degrees right now, so I'm on the patio right now, and I'll be going QRT and switching to the hockey game probably in a few minutes. So anyway, thanks for calling me in. Thanks for doing the net. Nice to hear everyone. I'm not too often on the radios lately because it's just too nice to be inside in the shack. Hi. Anyway, 7-3 again to all. Jean-Claude here in Shediac, back to net control, V9JCT.
Very good. Thanks for checking in. Has the game started yet?
Yep, it'll be at 9 o'clock tonight. Kind of, well, I don't know, but yesterday was at 7? No, 8? 7. Yeah, 7 yesterday and 9 tonight. I don't know. Something to do with out west, probably, with Winnipeg. Back to you, V9JGT.
Very good. When we get through with the net, I think I'll turn it on as well and put the fan on, the ceiling on, and just sit back and relax and watch it. Again, thanks for checking in. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Monday night Westcomb 2-meter net, looking for more check-ins. Okay, that was Mike Delta. I think it was a Victor Alpha 1 or Victor Echo 1. You could correct that.
It's Victor Alpha 1, Mike Delta.
Very good. A copy of that. Victor Alpha 1, Mike Delta portable. Come on ahead.
How you doing? Popped the radio on. I wasn't. I kind of forgot there was a net this evening, and heard everyone on there, so I just thought I'd check in and add me to your list, I guess. Just rolled into Dartmouth from Cape Breton, so it was a warm old day on the road. 34 going through Hannigan Inn, so it was pretty hot. Now, have a good evening. Thank you. Take care.
Oh, very good. Could I get your first name, please?
First name is Malcolm.
Very good, Malcolm. Thanks again for adding a bean to the pot, and I wouldn't mind being able to go to Cape Breton this summer. I've been around the Cabot Trail a number of times, and we enjoy the scenery and the views. Again, thank you for checking in. So there's the bottom of the list again. We'll put out a call. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Monday night Westcomb 2-meter net, looking for more check-ins.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Delta.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Delta. Come on in there, Trevor.
B1A is some Westcumb net, 1 CD, area to all those off frequency. And just catching me back into the net here to put the mower away. Done a little mowing on the ride on, so we didn't strain too hard. It's still fairly warm out there, but anyway, we got that done, and hopefully with the heat, that'll slow the grass down from growing too quick. Say 7-3, hope everyone has a good week here. 1AS and Westcumb net, 1C.
Very good, Trevor. My yard's not big enough for a ride-on mower. My biggest complaint is that I no sooner cut it in the midday or late afternoon, and the next morning all these dandelions with their little white spores have sprung up out of nowhere.
Oh yes, they wait for you to pass by and then pop up. The buggers, you can't get them. They duck the mower blades for sure.
Okay, thanks a lot, Trevor. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Monday night Westcomb 2-meter net, looking for more check-ins. Things have slowed right down, so we'll make one last call. to the net tonight. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Westcomb 2-meter Monday night net, looking for any late check-ins.
Victor Echo 1 Zulu X-ray, V1ZX.
VE1 Zulu X-ray. Good evening, Brad. Come on in.
Very good evening, Terry, and good evening to your secretary there, Sue, there in the background. Warm one down here, but we got the wind coming off the water, so kept it pretty nice here. It's about 23 degrees here now, and a pretty stiff wind coming off the water, Terry. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for checking me in. VE1AS from VE1 Zulu X-ray.
Very good, Brad. Very good. Sue says to say hello. And as long as you're staying cool down there, that's all that matters. And thank you for your being in the pot. So I think we'll make this one more last call before we call it a night. This is Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra with the Monday night Westcomb 2-meter net, looking for any very last minute check-ins. Okay, so much for a short evening. And Mike, Vic E1 Zulu Bravo, I look at 29 check-ins tonight, if you want to jot that down.
Okay, thanks for that information, Terry. Yeah, you had a good net. Good turnout when you thought maybe it'd be a slow night. Hi. And I'll say good night to you and to Sue, 7-3, VE1 Zulu Bravo.
Very good, Mike. I can remember on the odd occasion, maybe 1, 2, or 3, when I could actually break 40. But those were probably special nights. Anyway, thank you very much again. Checked in to the net tonight. Also, an appreciative thanks to all the repeater owners, technicians who keep the system maintained and running. This gives an hour or so on Monday nights to conduct the Westcomb 2-meter net. I will be back in 30 seconds or so I can begin downlinking the repeaters.